or from Chicken Ka, or maybe they will come from Chicken Ka because it's our tourism development board that's putting that together. But the point is, that won't be the uplift that rewards you for participating in the boat race. You'll probably get rewarded for the amount of distance you travel in the boat race. Right. But as far as if you win the boat race, what do you get? That's actually Chicken Ka is probably going to have its own prize pool structure, and we have some really good ideas
and NFTs and the whole 9 yards, right? And like, you know, right. there will be collaborations with tokens to do really meaningful things and really specific things. So like, you know, can we hold events on our land? Not can you, do it.
Right.
It's not if, it's when and how big.
Right. There you go. So rewards for actions, tokens, NFTs, power-ups, health levels, achievement rewards.
I mean, it's basically just,
we kind of just talked about that same thing.
It's tokens and NFTs, and just the types are some of the ones listed, but yeah.
Non-game mechanics, DAX for community decisions not affecting game mechanics. Yes, that's we want to see that happen.
And global economics, right? Local economics, do it up, right? I think there's going to be a lot of latitude there, but it just can't affect the global economics, or we would have to figure that out.
Right. Services for maintenance, updating, repairs, and consulting.
Yeah, do that. That sounds great.
So you'll want the cluster to handle those things, unless they
we're not touching that. Like players are gonna. Stu's already doing it, right? Like, and that's going to be a common thing. There's going to be, you know, we're not going to be an overhand market aggregator in that way, because we don't need to be. Like, there's already volunteers, and there's that, we want that being iterated by the community.
Yeah, we want your community to organize
and get the value for it, right? If you're creating that organization and you're hooking up buyers and people who can provide services, then, you know, that's a valuable service, and it's not one that's part of our business model, and you make money. Have fun.
There's going to need to be a way to connect local rail service from your plot to the main rail lines, and there's a certain way to do that so that it works really well and it's efficient. And you may have somebody with the skills who will run along and put all of those in around your cluster for, I don't know.
Okay, Dagny Taggart, settle down.
Who?
Wasn't it the chick from Atlas Shrugged?
I've never read it.
Oh,
yeah,
that was a good joke.
Okay,
I actually, it might not have been.
I can't. It's kind of surprising I've never read it, but I've never read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Token tool connection. Phase 1 in-game natively can be an NFT.
No.
Phase 2 custom sharded world and NFTs follow.
I'm not sure. In-game currency is an NFT. I shouldn't say no that quickly. If a player or a district wanted to create a means of exchange that used an NFT, there is nothing that we could do to stop it.
But it couldn't happen in game.
It could happen in game. We just couldn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, I see what you mean. You couldn't,
right? Like players, in the EULA, players doing economic stuff with each other is like pretty expressly go to town. Let's not you. Right. You know, they can buy, sell, trade, whatever they want to do. Right. We just can't sell, you know, a specific, like we can't sell diamond to our, you know, thing or whatever, right?
Gotcha.
That's just how it works.
Yeah. Okay. So we actually have done pretty good with this. I'll tell you, the list keeps growing, and that's probably a good thing. So there's going to be room for more of this discussion before Corey leaves on a boat and never comes back. Membership, affiliation with communities, towns, regions, and activities. Form submission triggers NFT membership NFTs. Rewards based on membership plus game mechanics, benefits, e.g. official tipping boxes, click to print, tours, and training. I think that's
like a cross between everything you've said with Crownlandia and Crypto Monkeys, and I'm here for it. It's like that kind of community engagement and you know, putting out NFTs that actually hold inherent value, collectible, tradable, and the fact that they're all kind of DeFi, right? With what Crypto Monkeys does, and it's super genius. The more Crypto Monkeys you hold, the more Crypto Monkeys you get, right? So it's like, it's sort of an interesting kind of model. So yeah, no, I think
I knew who put this on the list, because Lisa wants it to be possible for you to come visit her coffee shop and get a little crown reward for doing so. And we absolutely we know that's possible and doable, and we think we have the mechanic in hand to do that.
Punch sign, get stuff, and it'll be coffee and crown, and everyone will be excited.
All right. Now that Dwayne's here, I know we're running a little bit late. Governance, membership and leadership voting, and member advisory and signal voting. and surveys. We're going to need, communities are going to need input on how to do this, because I don't know nearly enough about how a structure like that would work.
Me neither.
It reminds me, like the whole thing about voting for the custodians, kind of reminds me of pirate captains that could be fired by the crew, and somebody else could be captain for 3 days. And when they screwed up, that guy was captain again. So it kind of reminds me in a way of that super democratic system of election. So we're hoping, Dwayne, that you'll have a longer conversation with us about, like, I think each of the communities ought to have you do a Zoom chat like this with us to lay out how it would work in a game environment like this, or some sort of like national conference about DAX. And maybe you could call it like DAC-a-thon, and people could come and they would listen and learn. That's what they pay me the big bucks for, man. That's what that's all about. Community something. Community server development path, a central city downtown district, high-end exclusive like Central Park.
Yep.
Chicken Ka. There we go. Crownlandia, Alien Worlds Land, Financial District, large brand commercial district. Scumpyville, that's an idea that Lisa has related to a Henson property that may be interested. So there's lots of ideas coming, and I think that's how this is going to happen. I think people are going to get, see the investment path to getting a server and a sort of a world of their own that you can only portal into from the hub, right, or from inside the Uplift world, and be a part of the larger community. I think that's super important. So there we go. Shoo.
All right.
Yeah, we did it. We killed an hour of that. I was really not sure that we could talk about that for an hour, but we did. And anybody that's ever known me is like, Greg was surprised you couldn't talk about something for an hour.
You've said that on our shows like 100 times, and I'm just like,
all right. So thank you everybody for joining us for that hour of road mappery.
Yeah, no, I nailed it. No, yep, you're
pro. Yeah,